Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and I'm gonna give you 5 tips in my video over here how I never get the flats when I ride my road bike, and I'm pretty sure that you guys can do the same thing and you won't get any flats if you follow 5 of these steps that I'm going to show you, and let's get into it right now. So the first one, the one that's very obvious, the bike sits here indoors, and guess what? Tire pressure goes down. It doesn't go up. It doesn't go down. It goes down. So guess what? What you have to do on every bike over here, for example, I'm running the Ultra Sports, so the Continentals. What you gotta do, you gotta come back over here and you gotta find what the manufacturer is recommending when it comes to the pressure, tire pressure. And if you look over here, if you zoom in, it says 120 right there. What does that mean? You gotta make sure that you gotta put 120 in the front tire and this one over here at the back. I think I found that pretty self-explanatory, and that will basically avoid the tire to be hard as a rock, to go over any uneven surface, and avoid any possible flats that will get you down the road. And just like in my case, I don't seem to be getting any of them, so that works for me. Tip number 2, you're gonna come back over here inside of the tire. Right here, I'm gonna show you. I purposely deflated the tire so I can show you underneath what's happening. And look here what I'm talking about. You wanna look for that perfectly decent rim tape over there. See inside what I have there? You want to make sure that the rim tape in your rim over there is nice and thick. What that will do, it will prevent these nipples from pitching in the tube, and you won't get any flats. So at one point of time, the rim will weaken, whether you like it or not. So the pimples that you see them over here will punch the tube, and what that will do, you will get a flat. So again, on the back tire and at the front, inspect that rim tape and see whether it's thick and whatnot, and then go from there. The proper rim tape will result into less flats and more riding. It's simple as that. And that would be for the tip number 2. Tip number 3, let's get into it right now, will be keep an eye on your tire tread. Now let me give you an example here what I'm talking about. If you see this Continental Ultra Sport, last summer I gave away someone the front tire. Just wanted to help them, and look over here. Look at the tread. The tread on that puppy just looks unbelievably. It's just brand new tire. And look over there, you still have these pins over here. Now, if you put your finger in here, chances are that this one is brand new, but the one at the back over here, see? The one at the back, am I focusing? Yes, I am right here. See? The one at the back here could probably have thinned out a bit. So what they will do when your tire starts to thin here, the surface of your tire gets thinner and thinner, and the top of the treading here gets weak, and just like anything else, it will result in the flat, and that's something that you don't want to do. Now I'm gonna just go back once again. If you missed that thing, you see how I have here, I don't have, it's not that bad here, but it's starting to, I would say it's starting to thin out a bit here. There's nothing in here on top. Now keep in mind, I do have some tread on the back here to support my handling. Now let's take you in the front here and look what I'm talking about. Look down there. You see what I'm talking about? It's pretty grippy here and a lot thicker. What that means, chances are, if I were to get a flat, my tire at the back there is the one that would, why this thing's not focusing? Oh yeah, this one over here would be most likely the one that will give me the flat. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. And I think it was just simple and self-explanatory. How this one, the newer one, is a lot thicker, and the one at the back over there starting to thin out. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. And let's go for the tip number 5. The one that I find really important and that really works out for me will be, let's say you get a flat. So I've deflated the tire here to get a flat. Always make sure you got a brand new tube in there. What I would recommend is that you get a brand new tube in there and always put a brand new one. Never, ever, ever patch the old tube and put it in there. Guess what's happening? You're gonna have a flat, because here in Canada, for example, in the winter time, it gets too hot, too cold. In the summer, it gets too hot. What they will do, the patch will come loose, and here we go. Result is you get a flat. So again, I hope you found that useful, and those would be my major 5 tips that I like to keep an eye on, so I don't get any flats on my Pinarello. Hope you found it useful. Like, subscribe, and take care. Bye bye.